أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Okay, today we are looking at Adawatul Istifham, right? The last time we said we will be looking at it in the next lesson, and that is what we are looking at today. Adawatul Istifham. Adawatul Istifham. The interrogation. Okay, when you hear Istifham is coming from, in English we say interrogation. Okay, interrogation. Then, so Adawatul Istifham. Adawatun is the plural of adatun. Okay, adatun, like this way, without the wow. So adatun, and it means a tool. Any tool that you use to do a work is called adatun, and the plural is adawatun. So tools, adawatul istifham, tools of interrogation. Okay, so this mudof or mudof ilay. Okay. And what it simply means is that when you are trying to ask question, the particles of interrogation or the pronouns that of interrogation that you use is what them as adawatul istifham. Okay, so like here, adawatul istifham, tools of interrogation. And if you can remember previously in the lessons that we did previously, we have looked at a little bit of them. We look at the hamzatul istifham. You can remember when the hamza that we always put to turn a statement into an interrogative sentence. For example, alaysa Allahu bi ahkamil hakimin. So that Allah at the alif, the hamza at the beginning, alaysa Allahu. So that one is an example of an adatul istifham. It's a tool that we use to for interrogation. And what happens is that Arabic is so unique. Like in other languages, we could ask a question without using any something like what or how or when, without using any of this tools, interrogative tools. There are some words that we use to ask questions. For example, in English, like what, when, why, how. All this. There are some languages, including even English, you may ask a question without using these words. Okay, but Arabic is so unique. Whenever you are going to ask a question, you have to use one of the adawatul istifham. You have to use one of them. Okay, let me give you an example. If you see I'm also going, you see, it's a positive statement. I'm also going is a positive statement. If you just say I'm also going, as when someone is going somewhere, you want to follow him, then you say I'm also going. You want to follow him. But if I say I'm also going, even though that's not formal English, but the way you end it, how you end the sentence, the tone, the voice or the tone that you use to end it, it can signify that you are asking a question, even though you didn't use any interrogative tool. I don't know whether you get it. But in Arabic, such thing is not possible, or such thing is not accepted. Whenever you are going to ask a question in Arabic, you have to use this tool. You can't end it in a lower tone and then you expect it to be a question. No. It won't be understood as a question. I hope that is clear. Okay. So we have two categories of the adawatul istifham. Okay, we have two categories. The first one is huruful istifham, and then we have asma'ul istifham. Okay, so we have only two huruful istifham. Anyway, all are used for asking questions, but they are just in two categories: huruful istifham and then asma'ul istifham. And you know what we mean by huruf. These two are huruf, okay, harf, but here are from asma. We look at the part of the speech, aqsamul kalam, and we said we have a noun, a verb, and then a particle. Asma, af'al, or ism, fi'al, and then harf. So this fall within the category of huruf or harf, and then this one is from ism. Okay, so that is just the difference. These ones are huruf and these ones are asma. I hope that is clear. But they are all used for action questions. So we have two huruf al-istifham, this one and this one, hamzatul istifham. Okay, I just give you an example. أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. Okay, أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء. So all this, I mean, at the beginning, when you use it to ask, to turn it to a question, okay, is called the hamzatul istifham. They will have hal. Hal, you can remember, we looked at the hal usul. Okay, then we have the asma ul istifham. So these are the asma. Okay, they fall, all these are within the category of ism in the aqsamul kalam. Okay, so we have man, mata, kaifa, kam, aina, limaza, ma. Okay, we have seen some of them. If you can remember, we look at man, now we look at ma. Okay, ma-izah, you can remember, but we didn't look at these remaining ones. So inshallah today we'll look at it. So let's begin here. We are looking at man. Okay, here, man. Hope you can see it here, man. So man, as I said previously, this one we looked at a little bit about it, right? We have seen a little bit of it. And we said man is used for, as you can see here in blue, anil akil. Anil akil. It is used to ask, okay, about akil. Akil is simple, I mean, anything that has reason, like a human being. Okay, that's what we mean by akil. A human being is akil. It's come from akal. Akal means mind. Okay, you can think. So it is used for akil, only things that has the ability to think like a human being. So it is not used for objects like a pen, a pencil. We don't use man. Okay, so that's what it simply means. We don't need to explain much here because we have seen it previously. So that's just man. Man is used for asking about akil, like human beings. Okay, so for example, you say man anta, who are you? Okay, man anta. Or you say man-izah. If you say man-izah, it means what? Who is this? But not what is this. So the man is coming for human beings. So man-izah, who is this? So they have asked it. Okay, so like here, man awwalu khulafa rashidin. Okay, right, guided caliph. Who is the first of them? Man awwalu khulafa rashidin. And this is Abu Bakr, right? Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu. So that is, yes, it is used for asking about akil. Okay, now we have mata. Mata, you can see mata here. Mata. Okay, we have not seen mata, right? Mata, so it is here in blue. And is zaman. Okay, and is zaman. It is used for asking about zaman. Zaman means time. Zaman means time. So for example, Allah says like in Surah Al-Baqarah, when a certain prophet and his people, they were touched with distress, they were, I mean, tested by Allah. So until they say, Mata Nasrullah, you see this one, Mata Nasrullah, when is the help of Allah coming? Okay, so when, you see, so Mata means what? When. Okay, Mata means when. So an is zaman, for about time, and that is of course relating to time. If I ask you when is the examination, I'm asking about time. Okay, okay, so note it. So mata, when. Then we look at kem. So like there is an example here. Mata tazhabu ila al-amal. Amal means work. So mata tazhabu ila al-amali. So mata, when tazhabu, when are you going to the work? So it's asking about time. Now look at kem. Kem comes to mean two things. Okay, so like here they have asked here, anil adad. Okay, anil adad in blue here, anil adad. Adadun means number. Okay, number or count. For example, Allah says, Jama'a malan wa addada. You see from this one, addada. Jama'a malan wa addada. Where he gathers money and he counts it repeatedly. Okay. So, anil adat, about number, it has to do with number or count of something. So, that's when kam comes. Okay, so kam could mean how much or how many. Okay, how much or how many. So if you say how many or how much is kam, it both are returning back to kam in Arabic language. So we have only one word for how many and then how much in Arabic language. I hope that is clear. So if you want to say, for example, how much, so you say like if I'm going to buy something, okay, so you say kam samanuhu, how much is it, or what's its price? Okay, what's its price? Okay, you are asking how much is it. So it could mean how many or how much. Okay, like here, كم شهرا في السن في السنة. كم شهرا في السنة. How many months? Shahrun is just what, a month. Shahrun is a month. So كم شهرا, how many months? في السنة, in a year. Sanatun means a year. في السنة, in a year. Okay, so you see this one is asking about number. Okay, so note it very well. It can ask about price or about number, how much or how many. Then we have here hal. We have seen hal before, right? Okay, we have seen hal before. Okay, so this is an example here. هل سافرت اليوم؟ هل سافرت اليوم? Did you travel today? هل سافرت اليوم? Did you travel today? So هل comes to mean it is always used, as you can see here. Okay, jumlatul musbitati is used for affirmative sentence. So for example, it is actually added to a positive sentence to also change it to interrogative. It's just similar to the hamzatul istifham. Okay, it's similar to the hamzatul istifham. Are you something, or is something? Initially, whenever it is coming with any sentence, the sentence is a positive sentence. Like here, as you can see, jumlatul musbitati, affirmative sentence. Okay, so that's when it always comes. So it always comes to mean like, are you something, or is something, so and so. I hope that is clear. Okay, then we have the hamzatul istifham. Of course, we have seen it. Okay, the hamzatul istifham. I'll just give you an example. Okay, anta talibun, are you a student? It's initial anta talibun. You see, it's a positive statement. Anta talibun, you are a student. If I say anta talibun, you are a student. But if I add it, anta talibun, are you a student? The same way this hal, if I should say anta talibun, you are a student. Hal anta talibun, are you a student? So the hal and then the hamzatul istifham, they come, they are sometimes, most of the time, used interchangeable. You can use them interchangeable. Okay, because they both play similar role in the sentence. They are just added to an affirmative sentence, a positive statement, to change it to an interrogative statement. I hope that is clear. Okay, then we have here ma or maza. The reason why they join them together is just like here. They are also similar. Okay, they are also similar. So for example, I ask you, ma to read. What do you want? And if I say maza to read, what do you want? They are similar thing. What do you want? Ma to read. What do you want? Maza to read. What do you want? So you see, so they are joining them together because they also play similar role. Most of they are almost having the same meaning. Okay, so as you can see here, they said ana ghayri akil. So this is what it is used for. It is used to ask about ghayri akil. irrational. Okay, is the opposite of akil. You can see akil here, but they just say gair akil, irrational. Things that are like not human beings, like non-living things, like a pen, a pencil. So those things that doesn't have akil, mind. So that's what it is used for. So you can see a human being and you say Maw-izah. Okay, Maw-izah. It can mean the person may think what insult is an insult, okay? Because a human being was supposed to use manhas. So this one is used for only non-living things. Like you see, Maw-izah, like you are referring to a book or a pen or a chair or something that doesn't have akil, a mind, that can reason. Hope that is clear. Okay. So example, masmuka. Okay, ma ismuka. So this is Hamza to wasal. That's why we say masmuka, but not ma ismuka. If you say ma ismuka, is correct. But if you want to the best way is just to call it masmuka. Okay, masmuka. What is your name? So name in itself is gairu akil. Name is just, it's not akil. So masmuka, what is your name? Okay, so maza takra'u, what are you reading? Okay, qara'a is to read. Okay, so maza takra'u, what are you reading? We have not seen verbs, but we'll study it as I've been saying. We'll study verbs when the time comes. So we'll understand how all this is conjugated. Maza takra'u, what are you reading? So if I had replaced this maza with ma, it would have been ma takra'u. Okay, ma takra'u, what are you reading? By the maza takra'u, they are almost is the same thing. What are you reading? Ma takra'u, what are you reading? Maza takra'u, what are you reading? So it's as if it can be used interchangeably. Okay. Then we have here aina, anil makan. Aina, it is used for anil makan, about place. It is used to ask about place. Aina means where. Okay. Aina means where. Okay. So anil makan. So if I say aina tazhabu, okay, aina tazhabu, or I ask you aina madrasatuka, where is your school? Okay, where is your school? Aina madrasatuka, where is your school? I want you to show me your school. So I'm asking about place. Okay, so that's why I say anil makan. Makanun means place. Makanun means place. So anil makan, about place, is used to ask about place. It means where. So aina, this is an example. Aina yaqa'u nahrun Nil. Nahrun Nil is just, Nahrun means river. Nil is Nile, the Nile river. Okay, the Nile river. So aina yaqa'u. Yaqa'u means situated. Where is this one situated? So you see it's asking about place. So aina yaqa'u, where is aina yaqa'u nahrun Nil, where is the Nile river situated? I think this is located in Africa, in Egypt, right? Egypt. Okay. Then we have here kaifa. So this one is used to ask about place. It means where. I know where. Now look at kaifa. Kaifa. Kaifa is used to ask about hal. Halun. When we say halun, it means condition. Halun means condition. So please note, halun means condition. So for example, kaifa haluka. It means what? How is your condition? I'm asking about your condition, whether you are in a state of health or in a state of sickness or whatever. So halun means condition. So like here, kaifa. So kaifa is used to ask about hal, a condition in which something occurs. Okay. So like here. Okay. كيف تذهب إلى المدرسة؟ كيف تذهب إلى المدرسة? How do you go to school? They are asking the state, the condition in which you go to school. Whether maybe you go to school riding, or you go to school walking, or you go to school, by car or by whatever. So This is asking about condition. So for example, I say kaifa haluka. How is your condition? Okay. So kaifa means how. Kaifa how. Okay. Now look at limaza. 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 Limaza is used to ask any sabab. Sababun means a cause. Cause. So for example, you can remember we look at can I remember? Oh, previous lessons we have seen. I think we have seen something like this. Sabab, right? Okay. Sababun means cause, a cause of something. So for example, the cause of the accident. Okay, sababul hadis, the cause of the accident. What causes the accident? So it's like sabab, a cause of something. So limaza means why. Limaza, why? Limaza, why? Okay. So here, limaza tanamu mubakkiran. Limaza tanamu. Tanamu, nama yanamu is to sleep. So limaza tanamu. Why do you sleep mubakkiran? Early. Okay, mubakkiran means early. So limaza tanamu mubakkiran. Why do you sleep early? So he's asking about the cause. There's maybe something cause you or result in your sleeping. Earlier. So he's asking about that cause. Okay. So that is it. Limaza is yes, means why. Okay. So inshallah, I hope that is clear. Everything here is clear, right? So that is briefly what we'll look at adawatul istifham. But as we go further on, this is not just the end of the adawatul istifham. Not only adawatul istifham, the asma'ul mawsula, okay, the adawatul nafi, okay, the huruful jar, all the grammar that we have came out. As we go further on, it will keep on coming. So we'll study them into bit by bit in that order. Then we'll go to maybe a particular lesson. Then we'll just see only man, like man here. We'll see a subtopic where we just talk about man and its types. So as we go further on, we'll still study them into more details, inshallah. So, but for now, in this lesson, this is just a brief explanation of the adawatul istifham that we have. Okay. So inshallah we'll end this lesson here and then we'll continue inshallah adawatul nafi. Okay, the tools of negation. That's what we'll look at in the next lesson. So as I've always say, if there's any problem, you can let us know by sending us an email inshallah. So jazakumullahu khairan wa barakallahu li wa lakum fi Qur'an al-Hakim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bi ayatihi wa dhikril hakim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.